Welcome back to the Cognac, Tequila, and the Girl Show. It's time to hang out with Rob, Mike, and Dunya. Whatever you don't want to say, they will with no chaser. Take a shot and let's have a drink. Is hashtag squad goals still a thing? Because they are. Let's go.
Welcome back, everyone.
Hello.
Back. Sorry. I was asking the wise man if you wanted me to call him today. He told me no. Not today. Anyways, thank you guys for joining us again for Cognac, Tequila, and the Girl. This is our 181st episode. We are almost at that goal of 3,000, and I'm so proud of us. Yeah, so today we're going to do a current events episode. We've missed a whole lot of current events going on up in these streets since Hurricane Burl.
Got a new one in there.
Yeah. And we're about to get into it. I'm going to apologize to anybody if I sound tired. I am tired. I worked all day today. Anyways, before we get into it, how was your week, Tequila?
My week was perennially.
Perennially?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
It was persistent and enduring. Present at all seasons of the year. It was recurrent, constant, perpetual. All of those.
So like a week?
Yeah.
Any elaboration? Other than that?
It was long.
Oh. Okay, well you gotta have a story to tell about why it was long. I don't know. Alright, Cognac, how was your week?
It was good. Got to get the pool with Harper this Friday, and she's great at swimming now. And then got to hang out with her today, and took her to the Hot Pocket place, as the girl calls it.
Shout out Marinas Empanadas.
And I kept telling her it's going to be really hot, and I was talking to one of the owners, and she grabbed it, and she was like, ah! But then she ended up loving them, so.
She did. I called her. She did love them.
Yeah, we just came home and hung out.
Cool beans. Okay, so my week, nobody asked me, was really long. Just learning some new stuff, including today, like for a lot of the day. I'm super tired. Hope I don't look that way. We got mermaid here. I had to skim the pool for my mom's toe ring that has still not been found. Yeah, that's about it. Enjoying having my mother here and Harper here. She's here to watch Harper instead of taking her away from all of us. She decided to stay and let us experience the Harper Rose, and I appreciate it so much. Shout out to my dad, who was on the episode 2 episodes ago, for sacrificing his woman because he misses her. Sorry, Daddy, you told me don't tell anybody that. But anyways, before we get into our current events, we have certain segments that we like to get into. So let's do the first one.
What the fuck with the girl?
Okay, my what the fuck is simple. I'm not gonna give you spoilers. My what the fuck is the Tyler Perry movie with Megan Good called Divorce in the Black. That was probably one of the worst movies. Like, it was rushed, didn't make sense. I was really pumped for it. You know, I like Tyler Perry and his movies. Even though it gives Lifetime, which I'm not really into, but yeah, that was something. Did you guys? I know you watched. Did you watch it, Tequila?
Yeah.
What did you think? He thought, what the fuck, too?
Nice. I mean, it's Tyler Perry movie.
No.
I mean, Tyler Perry. With me, I like Tyler Perry and everything that he's done, but you know, with his movies, to me, it's like a roll of the dice for what you're gonna get. You know, Why Did I Get Married? I think that was one of them. Was sometimes you know you got a certain production with him, different type of production you're gonna get with him. And that was one of those.
I've watched some of the lowest production. I mean, the Madia's, you know, pretty much just
Well, Medea Boo's coming out, the second one.
Right, but I'm just saying, those movies, he pretty much carries it, so he doesn't really need too much going on. But yeah, it was just, okay.
It's like what something I read about it. You know, he get production credits and writing credits, and he don't employ a lot of writers. So maybe he do need to employ more writers, you know. So it don't seem so rushed if he's the only person writing this shit, and you just tap out of ideas, you know. Or maybe his team of writers, they need not to be afraid of, you know, criticism, giving criticism,
right.
Constructive criticism.
Right. Mr. Tyler Perry, you probably won't hear this, but I'm still trying to find out why he was divorcing her if he wasn't getting anything out of it. I still don't understand.
Because his mama told him.
Oh, okay. But then why was he ready to kill her? Like, I don't get it.
Did he kill his mom?
No, he was ready to kill his wife and the man she was living on with.
Yeah, he was cheating. His ego got involved.
Okay.
At first,
but she wasn't cheating. He left.
But he didn't care when another man involved. His ego was tamed. But when another man got involved, he wanted her back and all this other shit.
As much shit as he was talking before that other man came around, come on now. Like, you saw him at the dinner table. he told his friend, these black women ain't shit.
I'm answering the question. That's what happened. When another man got involved, he turned up. So he ain't losing to another dude.
He was willing to lose her to go stay with his black mother.
Yeah.
In the trailer park.
Yeah.
Okay. That's what you should have just
done.
End the movie.
he was okay.
Huh?
If you follow the movie, he was okay. Like when he had moved out and the new place he was staying, he was well off. I don't want to say he was well off, but he wasn't just broke. No. I know there's a $80,000 truck he was driving around in. Yeah, F-150.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I still got questions.
Yeah.
Anyways, that was my what the fuck. Sorry.
If you still have questions about a movie, that makes it good.
Sometimes you gotta watch it twice.
I did, actually. Thank you.
3 times.
Okay, can I hit my what the fuck and we can get some next segment? I'm not watching that a third time.
What the fuck?
I'll watch Seduction. Or whatever that was with Kelly Rowland. That made sense.
That was a Tyler Perry?
Yes.
Okay. Joking with Cognac.
Okay.
So this guy goes home to his mom and he's just in tears and he says, "Mom, all the kids keep making fun of me about being a virgin." And his mom looked at him and said, "Well, son, maybe you need to start giving them bad grades and they'll stop making fun of you."
What?
Say it again.
This kid goes to his mom and he says, "At school, all the kids are making fun of me about being a virgin." And she says, "Well, son, if you would give a bad grades for doing it, maybe they would stop." The teacher's like, okay, never mind that.
Okay. It's totally fine.
The teacher's living at home with his mom. He's the teacher of these kids at school. And
what happened?
Never mind.
It was over my head.
Mine too.
I didn't get it. It was
yeah.
It was long and I didn't get it. I'm so sorry. That's okay, but the audience might, like, you know, not everybody's gonna get it.
Fair enough.
Jokes are subjective.
Well, fair enough.
Get it?
Mm-hmm.
That's Harper's weird thing. Get it. Alright, before we get into these current events, I want to, you know, you guys know how these go if you've heard our current events. Please don't bring up anything that you don't have facts to follow. Nobody's arguing just for the sake of arguing, I promise. I'm not tired, so if you say something and I know a fact about it, I'm going to say what I know. And if I don't know anything, I'll just be quiet. You know? So let's go ahead and get started. Cognac, what's your current event?
My current event is very strange.
Stranger danger.
Strange by the way of it's sensitive to a lot of people. So there was an athlete from Albania.
Yay. Uh-huh.
It's Olympic news.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's controversial by that she,
Can't wait, I have facts. Yeah.
yeah, she was considered, you know, female, male in a female boxing competition, whatever. And so the Italian girl felt like she was getting hit by a dude, basically, like bricks. So she quit the match, and you know, and then, but on top of that, they also passed a Asian lady that her testosterone levels were way higher than the females, so then her joined, and they're sticking by that. And I guess she won her match today or something. So I don't know the public's opinion on that, but that's kind of, I mean, there's still, to be honest, I mean, you know, the first girl looked like Colin Kaepernick, to be honest with you, if you compare. I mean, and the whole, I kept seeing like memes about, we haven't seen Colin Kaepernick in a minute, you know, joking, whatever.
Okay, what you're not going to do is...
No, I know.
Don't get it.
No, it was
Right.
Like, so anyway, so I don't, you know, if you have I mean, you're going to obviously disagree, I admit. But if you have a certain higher, like, testosterone level, I mean, I hate to say it, you know, because, you know, at this time in day, I don't understand how, it's not like you have Caitlyn, whatever her name is.
Okay, that's not even the same thing.
No, but I'm saying
That's
going
not
into the NBA.
That's not even the same
Okay,
thing.
but okay, boxing's better.
Okay.
Boxing's better.
Okay, so
Okay.
here's my thing.
All right.
You know, as a scientist.
All right,
First of
go
all, that woman's name, if I butcher it, is Amani Khalif.
Mm-hmm.
She's Algerian.
Algerian.
She was born female. It's on her birth certificate. She has a vagina.
Mm-hmm.
There was never a question about it until she grew up. This is why science is important, and people need to stop with the dumbass media shit. There are women that have higher testosterone levels. Yeah. And if we're going to do that, we can start doing the NBA and looking at men who have low testosterone levels and more hormone levels. And then we have to kick them out, because I know a lot of men that are full of bitch. Yeah. So if we're going to start looking at levels, I guarantee you all sports will look very, very, very different. And I'm sad for this woman, because I'm sure she struggled her whole life being tall, being more butch. Not by choice, but that is just her DNA. She can't do anything about her DNA. And I'm sorry to the woman who actually apologized to her after quitting. She apologized for starting this uproar. This is why media is, like, look into your shit. She apologized and said, I've just never been hit that hard, and it just took me. Well, you know what? Then maybe you shouldn't be at the Olympics.
You got the shit knocked out.
You know, I'm pretty sure, and I'm not, this is just my opinion. Serena and Venus, they are pretty, like, substantial sized women for tennis. But nobody went and they're men. They're men. Nobody's testing their blood. They didn't have to. They tried to try them just because they were black. But enough with it. If you're going to go that route, then everybody has to have everything tested. Your testosterone and hormone levels.
Yeah, that's insane.
That's rude and disrespectful, because it's not like this. If you look at her record and look at the history, that's what I did. She wasn't some dominant force. She's lost to women like she is in boxing. She's representing her country. There's probably, I don't know how many people are in Algeria doing boxing. She's representing her country. And she's never been a dominant. She's not fucking the Floyd Mayweather of the fucking European nation because of her extra testosterone. That's fucked up. I probably have extra testosterone. How many times I talk about my voice being deep? I've had to laser because I don't like the fucking hair that I grow. That's testosterone in women's systems. Grow the fuck up and stop fucking making everything, it just makes you look like a homophobe or a transphobe or something. That woman is not a transgender woman. It's on her birth certificate. She's got a vagina. It's annoying.
Well,
Okay. Well, I was just
I said
I was giving my opinion.
Answer,
I don't even know why it was a thing.
Why was it an opinion?
And
then you interjected. I get it.
I don't even know this person. I just was
I know,
what?
I just asked. It was in the media. That's what I said.
You know why it's in the media? Because guess what? Guess who said it? Donald Trump said it at a rally.
Oh, that's what you're talking about. Women not gonna have to perform against men.
I don't lie.
I heard him say something about women not
gonna
perform against men. Is that what he was talking about?
Yes.
What? Get the fuck out of here.
Fox News brought it up. And now nobody's talking about it because it's proven that it's not true.
And I was like, what do you got to do with sports?
And then,
okay,
well, go ahead. Well, can we go this way? Simply
it don't
because,
matter to me.
okay, let's go this way. Simply because this was my current event. Child rapist Steven Vandal, blah, 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 blah. I don't care how I say his name. He's on Team Netherlands. And he was a convicted rapist of a 12-year-old. And he's at the Olympics right now in Paris. And people are outraged. In 2016, he pleaded guilty to raping a 12-year-old British girl he met online. He spent 13 months in prison, with 12 of those months in the UK and 1 month in the Netherlands. And by 2017, he was back playing internationally.
Wow.
And that's crazy to me because did anybody else hear about that? Or did we hear about the non-trans, that people call trans boxer?
I heard about it only because
he's 29, so if
this lady was asking.
He was well over a 12-year-old. Yeah, sorry. Go ahead.
This lady was asking about a girl from Dallas who they kept out of the Olympics for smoking weed, but they allowed this dude to be in the Olympics and be a whole rapist.
Yeah.
Well.
And we said 12 years old. He's 29 right now.
Yeah, raping.
This happened in 2016. So that was 8 years ago, so that would make him 21. And she was 12. But nobody's in an uproar about that. It's baffling to me. You want to be in someone's fucking birth certificates and vaginas and what they this and this and this and this and this. But that sounds more like a predator to me than this poor girl who literally won a boxing match because the other girl got her ass whooped. So I guess every time I whoop a bitch's ass, they have to test my DNA.
Well, here's I'm gonna play.
No, I don't want devil's advocate. We're gonna
it's
move
not
on.
devil's advocate.
Well, what are you playing? Because I don't think it's a play after my news story.
Fair enough.
Next.
All right. Remember the wildfire in Hawaii last year that fucked up Maui?
Mm-hmm.
Well, what is it? Hawaii Electric is paying for a $4 billion settlement. Well, they reached a $4 billion settlement over the deadly and destructive wildfires.
They started it?
They reached the settlement already.
Did they start the fire though?
Yeah.
Oh shit! I didn't know. I didn't know.
Oh, that's
yeah,
awesome.
yeah. I didn't. Know. I thought it was, like nature.
Hawaii, its biggest power utility, and other defendants have reached a tentative agreement to pay more than $4 billion to settle lawsuits stemming from devastating wildfires in Maui nearly a year ago. Governor Josh Green announced Friday the proposed agreement, which must still be approved, will settle approximately 450 lawsuits filed by plaintiffs, including homeowners and businesses for fires in upcountry Maui, Green's office said. Yeah, I can continue reading, but if they made a settlement, they may say they didn't start it, but if you settle,
you said billion.
$4 billion.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, you said that was a B?
Yeah,
Okay, well.
bill.
You don't gotta say it.
Yeah.
Nobody's handing out a B
Yeah.
for no reason. Sorry.
Bill.
Shit. Lord. Well, I hope that those families.
That's just out of that's 450
Yeah.
lawsuits,
Yeah.
$4 billion. They're getting paid pretty good. The
Yeah.
450 people that filed lawsuits.
Yeah.
You break it down.
Shit, I should have been 451.
Yeah.
You live in one.
I want to.
The cost of living over there, though, I don't know.
Yeah, that's true.
You're gonna have to have that just for yourself to live over there.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Well,
Or a quarter,
at least
a quarter of it.
At least I didn't just throw paper towels at him. That's cool.
All right.
Yeah.
That was
Puerto
Puerto
Rico,
Rico.
also American. Yeah.
no.
So, what's your current event?
My current event is man, that boy was cold blooded. That guy came in from Turkey. It's still Olympics, I guess. That boy came in from Turkey. All the other people came in with all this eye gear, blocking their eyes, all these
What do you have
scopes.
to? People don't.
I don't even know what
not
you're talking
everybody's
about
watching
because
this.
I'm not watching the
That's
Olympics.
me
Oh,
either.
yeah.
I know what you're talking about just because I pay attention to the news. That you don't.
But anyways,
It was a shooting competition.
competition. Yeah. And he came in with a turkey t-shirt. It looked like somebody drew turkey on his t-shirt. Just walked in there with his regular ass glasses.
I'll post a picture.
Put
for
his-
everyone.
Put his hand in his pocket. Put his hand in his pocket. Bop, 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 bop. One silver.
Yeah, he's a big meme right now
Yeah.
because he just came out like, do.
Yeah.
Okay, let me just shoot.
Yeah, he just walked out with his regular glasses.
Wow.
One silver, but you should see the other people that had
Yeah.
lenses on and all.
Super.
Where was he from?
Turkey.
Perfect.
Turkey.
Yeah, that's a big meme going on the internet right now. It's pretty funny.
He came in cool, collected, and he said, and if I asked him, you seem cool and collected, he goes, I was actually nervous. That's all the goggles and people coming.
My current event is former President Donald Trump went to a black journalist event. And he decided that I don't know who scheduled that for him. Thank you, whoever his scheduler is. And he decided to they asked him, hey, here's a quote by you. What, like, you're here, but here's the things that you said, like your own quotes with backing for it. And he followed it up with, that's the rudest thing. Nobody asked him, how's he doing, whatever, because he just, yeah, he's so polite. My current event is he brought up Kamala, who is the Democratic candidate now, I think.
She got all the votes.
As she should.
Yeah.
Um,
On Friday.
Yeah. She probably got them all when Trump lost too. I'm sure that we were all hoping somebody knew, somebody not old and white. But anyways, he said that he didn't know she was black. She claimed she was Indian the whole time. This is what he said on this stage, and I didn't know she was black. Now she wants to be black. She chooses which race she wants to be. Sir, that's literally probably the most ignorant thing. Are your kids American or are they Russian? Are they American or are they Czechos? I mean, what do you mean by that? She's biracial. This woman is super educated, went to a black college, black sorority, as you Fox News people are calling it, colored. When is she never identified as black? And I take super offense to that, because I have a lot of biracial people in my family. You have biracial people in your family. You have biracial people in your family, right? Tequila?
Yes.
Yeah.
But I'm biracial.
Yeah. Me too. Me too. So, that was really ignorant and stupid. But I will say this to him and his people: let him keep talking. I like it. I like to hear it right now. Good job. Next, Tequila.
All right. One deputy killed and 2 injured in ambush shooting in Florida. Sheriff said. So it was. This happened today at 1 o'clock in the morning.
1 o'clock. Oh.
It was, yeah.
What city?
The city is called Eurytus. It's like outside Orlando, 40 miles north of Orlando. Eustis. The shooting happened at a home in Eustis, about 40 miles north of Orlando. It happened last night at 8 p.m. So they were called off for a disturbance, and they got to one home, and the people at that house say, well, you need to go to the home over there because nothing's going on over here, but something going on over there. And when the cops got there, with the door kicked in, and they stepped in and to gunfire. And 1 cop was killed, and two other people that was inside the house were injured.
And where was DeSantis?
Probably watching Olympics in Paris.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, rest in peace. Yeah, that's sad. Very, very sad.
Getting bad is dangerous out there, man.
Cognac.
Well,
Yeah, one of the cops got trapped inside the house. They had to call SWAT out. And so the one that got trapped inside the house, he eventually died. And 2 of the suspects were killed. And then 2 other people were injured.
They should have sent that dude who shot the lady with the pot. He
Yes.
was ready.
He knocked it though.
That's who they should have sent over there. He needed a new job anyways. He was due for one. Go ahead, Cognac.
well, I'm gonna start off by saying there's more crime than any Democratic run city, statistically. So the other,
What happened in the city?
I'm saying, everyone, it's just facts, but that's
No, but what happened? No, what's the fact?
I'm saying the facts of most Democrat cities have the most crime. That's the facts.
That city Democratic?
I'm saying that's the facts.
But that city, what happened, that's the Democrat city?
All right, I'm about crime reform, all these things.
No,
So you
that
know about
city. Yes,
Florida?
that city did Democratic. 'Cause
You know about
Just
Juju
that
city?
I
Yeah.
grew up in Florida.
Yeah.
What's you did
Yeah.
to Florida?
All right, fair enough. All right, like I said,
How do you know it's Democratic? Is what I'm saying. I don't know where that is.
Eustis.
Eustis?
Yeah, Eustis, Florida.
I
You won't even be able to spell it because I don't even know. I grew up there.
But I can look it up. I'm sure.
Oh,
Well, Florida crazy.
Houston.
Anyways. We already know that.
Okay. Well,
But
it's not democratic state.
So
You said a city.
crime,
You can't say shit like that. You said a city.
crime is crime. What the fuck, Democrat or Republic got to do with it? I mean,
Facts.
what's the facts?
Give me the facts on Eustace.
I don't. That's why.
Exactly, you don't know.
I
So
know. My bad.
why did you? He gave the story, and you said, "Well, the fact is most democratic
I didn't
cities."
say nothing about it.
And we
no
were
politics or
saying,
nothing.
"Rest in peace to the police
Some cops got
officers."
killed. It's fucked up.
Oh my goodness,
My bad.
that's
Anyways,
my point. You cannot differentiate. Go ahead. What's your current?
So
event?
there was a Red Lobster. You know, they're closing. It was crazy. Can't do the free lobster fest and shrimp fest anymore. Shit. Anyway, so they called it Crush. They found this rare lobster that they caught off the coast of Maine, and it was like very rare. And they were about to serve it, and the kitchen staff were like, "This isn't a usual lobster." So, long story short, they basically saved the lobster and took it to the Denver Aquarium over there, where they rescued it. And the
That's so sweet.
name is Crush, like Lunch Crush.
Fanta's better. Okay, my current event is my girl, Demi Moore. If you don't know who she is, just log off the podcast because that's ridiculous. Demi Moore. I mean, come on. She did a reading of a book, and I'm bringing this up because I've been saying this probably on this podcast and probably my whole life since I became an adult or aware. And she's trying to normalize farting.
I heard about that.
Yes.
I heard about it.
Yeah, so she did a reading. It wasn't her. She didn't write the book. She read it, but she was like the spokesperson for it or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And she's, I mean, from what I got from it, you know, it's kids fart, animals fart, people fart, humans fart, but us as women were raised that it's gross. I know I'm not Demi Moore's age. She's got a couple of years on me. Probably looks younger. But, yeah, I've been saying this whole time. Like, if I have gas, I have gas. What do you want me to do? Have fucking gastric issues?
Yeah, it's unhealthy.
Yeah, it's unhealthy. So I need parents of girls,
just
especially.
Say excuse me.
Just say excuse me, or I'm gassy, because a lot of times you know you're gassy. It's gonna happen. My bad.
Especially with the American diet nowadays.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
how many people drinking soda?
And scientifically, men, or unless you have a little bit too much testosterone, they smell worse.
Yeah, I'm sure you could knock somebody out with a man fart.
Right.
Yeah.
But it was okay.
Or a female fart.
It was okay.
Well, she has too much testosterone.
I grew up with a big
That was a
sister,
joke.
so yeah, female farts smell too.
Is it like Norbit?
I don't know what I mean, I'm
I
just
never
saying.
did saw Norbit. Well, it was on. I never did.
Female farts, I mean,
Yeah.
shit stink.
Well, it's not shit.
I mean, but it's
Well,
gas.
It
There's
depends.
bile and things.
Do you hear it? Depends.
There's
I was
biological.
about to say it
shit.
depends.
Yeah.
Like if it gets into depends, it's
Farts are associated with shit.
they got sense.
No, they're not.
Where I'm from.
Okay.
What?
Well, they're
Farts are
not.
associated
Well, they're not.
Shit.
They're not.
with shit.
Farts don't mean
With
you have to
shit.
shit. No.
I mean,
Where
No.
I'm from.
he's not 100% wrong. He's
No.
not 100%
I didn't
wrong.
say that's not what he heard, but I'm
It
telling
ain't
you,
nothing that I heard.
scientific
It's
wise, you don't have to fart just because you need to go take a shit. Sorry.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but there's still particles, and there's
Okay, there's
research.
particles in everything. When you open your mouth, there's particles on things.
But
if you scratch your skin, you're
you're
releasing
releasing
particles. There's particles.
But
Make
I've
sure
never
your
seen
butt's
it.
clean, period.
but
Whether you're farting or not.
I'll go take a shit.
I wish I had a fart right now. I would do it right here on live air. Like, literally.
like
go
Debbie
take a
Moore,
shit. I don't have to shit every time I have to fart. I promise.
I bet you got shit within an hour later.
I don't. I promise.
It may be 30.
I don't.
Yes.
I promise.
Okay.
I promise. I drank coffee today and was gassy the whole day.
Yeah.
And already went
Yeah, I don't
before
know
the
about
coffee.
the whole coffee thing because I don't.
No, I'm just
drink
saying.
coffee.
I'm just saying is I went potty way before I drank the coffee and haven't had to shit since then. So.
Well, I take like a supplement.
But I was
and then
gassy.
I have to go and stuff. So,
Yeah.
but, and then,
I'm gonna just start farting on air.
hey, can we keep ponchos alive because
No,
that will clear you out. That
shit.
will clear you
That
out.
just
I
makes you
know.
shit. Heartburn makes you fart sometimes because you're just trying to get it the fuck out. Whether mouth,
Heartburn?
yeah, it's gas. I mean, gas.
But
you take.
I thought
take
with
the shit.
heartburn you more like
You're burping.
Burping
That's
and
gas.
stuff, yeah.
No different. Gas travels throughout the body.
But you think shit's coming out your mouth?
Okay, I'll give a scientific example.
If
When you
vomit,
have
Or
surgery.
when you vomit,
Yeah.
it's
When you
coming
have,
from your
okay,
stomach. Yeah.
when you have surgery, they will not release you from the hospital
Until
unless
you
you fart.
Yeah.
You can't even think about shitting,
Yeah.
but you have to get the gas on
Gas
your
on
body. It's gas. I'm sorry it's coming from the Tudor rooter, but it's still
The
gas.
Tudor-rooter?
It's
I
gas.
haven't heard that term in years.
Anyway,
and
thank you, Demi Moore.
It's coming out
The
that
Tudor-rooter.
testing, right?
Thank you,
Well,
Demi
It's
Moore.
coming out that testing.
It's coming out however it can get out because your body doesn't want the gas.
Well, no. Tudor-rooter.
I'm just saying.
I know.
Fart around me, I think you got shit.
Okay. Well, I cannot wait. I'm literally
No,
going
if-
to.
if-
I'm going to have 2 milkshakes next week before we
So-
pod.
So, sometimes.
I'm going to have a coffee
Damn.
and a
Don't
couple
stop-
of
don't jump off
and
the
a couple of
table.
spoons of beans, and I'm going to sit here and fart the whole episode.
Are you sure about
And I
that?
promise you, I won't have to shit.
I bet
And
you.
you can time it.
I bet your stomach flip upside down.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Okay, we'll see.
That water go to the top.
We'll see.
Oh yeah. Oh, when that water bubbles it mixes with the oh yeah.
We'll
Oh,
see, guys.
yeah.
We'll see.
Dang.
We'll see. I bet you guys will shit before I do.
Oh, I'm good.
Anyway.
Anyway, this is a little local news as well. For you travelers. Me in particular, when I travel, I like Southwest, but I don't like Intercontinental, so it don't bother me that much. But as of tomorrow, Southwest will not be flying out of Intercontinental
No,
anymore.
no.
Oh, seriously?
They just started back flying from out there in 2021, and now they stopping again. It's just not financially profitable for them to be flying out of there. I guess probably they not getting as many flights out of there as they thought they would, because they started doing the international flights. So now they're not flying out of international.
Southwest always been a hobby, though.
They were more of a hub, but they still
Yeah.
flew out.
No, out of Intercontinental. They're not flying out of Intercontinental no more. It's up to
I know Bush, right?
Yeah, but
That's
Yeah.
what I don't know.
That's what I said.
He's saying they won't. They had a
Yeah.
couple of flights you can do out of Bush.
no, they had full.
I know. And I said
Yeah.
they've always kind of been a hobby.
Okay,
hub.
well, yeah. Okay,
Yeah,
well now
that's
they're
what I was
full on.
saying.
Well, they still going out of hobby because that's where most of their flights out of hobby. But
That's what I'm
they
saying.
started flying out of Intercontinental
Yeah.
in 21,
Yeah.
and now they stopped again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all I'm
I
saying.
bet they are.
That's what you're saying.
I'm saying she stopped me from saying they, and I said no. They've always kind of been known for flying out of hobby. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's what I
That Sprint and which the other one, Frontier was the other one.
where they fly out of Intercontinental too.
Oh, I didn't know they did.
Yeah.
To be honest.
Yeah.
But no, Bush is they're expanding and everything, so they're like major airlines. Continental used to be the hub, and it's like United is the hub for Dallas, the Dallas airport, DHW. So, that's what.
Anyway, they're not flying out of Bush anymore.
Well,
All
there you
right,
go.
Southwest
Yeah.
flyers don't go to
Yeah,
Bush.
don't go to
Yeah,
Bush. Yeah.
There you go.
Go to Hobby to fly to get some Bush.
And most people in Houston know if you're gonna fly Southwest, you're going to Bush anyway. So
Right.
I mean, not Bush, but Hobby.
Southwest, if y'all want to go to Vegas, if you go through Southwest, they got some pretty cheap flights for Vegas though.
And then they also stopping the open seating policy, which I like.
They did?
Yeah.
They're about to. I did see that.
You gotta buy your assigned seat now. Like flying on United.
Amen.
There used to be A, B, C.
They just had boarding categories.
Yeah.
And you pay at $20, $25, $30, you can board early at the front of the line and pick your seats.
As long as they get an aisle seat, I don't care.
Well, now you can pick your seat.
Now you can pick your free.
Mm-hmm.
All right, last round because I'm cooking. What's your last current event?
Mine was funny. Okay.
Get it?
It was interesting that they had to involve the Supreme Court on this. It was about here we go. Chicken McNuggets, boneless in Ohio. The higher courts had to sue for this guy that they have to be boneless because he got a little bone in his throat. They've been going to this chicken place for years, and he got a little bone. Didn't know nothing about it. It was fine. And then 3 days later, he got an infection in his throat. And so he sued this place and so they went to the Supreme Court and he had a lawsuit. Do boneless chickens have to not have bones? Well, yeah. So basically he won the lawsuit.
That's good for him.
He won a lot of money.
Hey,
He won a lot of
good
money.
for him. They should have made his chicken right.
All right.
And I guess the Lord should make women's babies right so that they don't have to have abortions to save their own lives.
Okay.
That's how I roll in news reporting. Brought up the Supreme Court, so I just brought up a different issue. All right, my last one is.
What if a baby would have been
my
chicken
what the
nugget?
fuck? My what the fuck should have been this. Jason Aldean. I just don't. I've never liked this person. He's a country singer, cheated on his long-term wife and kids with this American Idol, whatever the fuck. He's also grossly unattractive. Sorry, I don't know about his talent. He did a concert and dedicated his song "Try That in a Small Town" to Donald Trump after the assassination attempt. So if you listen to his own words, it was very controversial when he came out with the visuals, and he was doing it on plantations and things like that. Whatever, that's here nor there. You can Google it yourself. Look up Jason Aldean's "Try That in a Small Town." Listen to the words on your own. Look at the visuals. But it doesn't really make sense. It's like, do you not understand your own words? Because you said try in a small town, and that wouldn't happen because the small town's going to do something about it. Well, the former president was shot in Butler, Pennsylvania. Does anybody know where Butler, Pennsylvania is? Is that Democratic or Republican? I'm not sure. That city. I've never heard of Butler, Pennsylvania either. That's where it happened.
It's Republican.
Oh, okay. Well, the crime happened at Butler, Pennsylvania. Fucking crime. I tell you, it doesn't matter the city. It's just corny to me, sir, because you, sir, in 2017 had a massive shooting at your concert in Vegas. I don't know if anybody remembers that.
Mirage, yeah.
Yeah. And you were on stage and heard an AR, and you ran the fuck off. You didn't even warn your patrons about it. You ran the fuck off the stage. You heard it and let people get shot. You didn't even let your fans. So it's just kind of corny to me, and you're pandering to bullshit. Like, you already came out with your song. What are you trying to do? Because you were a pussy. If anything, if Trump was shot in his ear, he wasn't a pussy, and all of his people just sat there with an AR coming at him. So why are you're a pussy, and I stand on that. This is just my thoughts, and it's corny. I'm tired of people being corny. I posted this meme earlier. It says, idolizing a politician is like believing the stripper really likes you.
That's fine.
Yeah. Like, stop idolizing these politicians. They pretty much all suck. They're politicians. That's all of them. It doesn't matter what city, what side you're on, but the idolization that's going on is embarrassing and weird. And yeah, sorry. Maybe you should have stayed on the stage and got your shoes and took a picture instead of running the fuck off like a bitch. Like a bitch. So nobody cares about your song that you're trying to make popular again.
So
last one.
So this is Olympics current event.
I can't.
Oh, you had something to say to that?
I did.
Okay.
I agree with the girl.
Okay, thank you.
I agree with the girl. I think it is a ridiculous situation we're in right now, and it's sad.
Okay, great.
It's sad.
We're doing current events. That's it.
But it's current events. You just brought it up. I can't.
Okay.
Anyways, I think it is very sad, and I think for some reason we've gotten to this point where, and I've discussed this with Tequila before when we were outside, and I said, we look bad to the world.
Yeah,
we need to get our shit together as Americans and realize
what an American is.
We humans. This is human nature.
okay. I'm just
Okay.
all right.
This is
fine.
a further discussion. We're just doing
I said fair
events.
enough. I'm just saying.
Can we get to the last one?
You know, vote for who you want. Vote for who you want to.
Yes.
Do not destroy the country you live in.
Yeah. With a
like a loss
tyranny.
or whatever
Yeah,
it may be.
a
Whatever
tyranny.
you think a loss is for you, or whatever you think.
Yeah, my
in your
rights are a
mind.
loss for me. My rights
I
as
know.
a woman are a loss for me.
Okay, fine.
Yeah,
All right.
they are. Okay,
Fair
next,
enough.
can we get to it? Because I said I'm cooking like 15 times.
Fine.
So Sha'Carri Richardson, we know she's a fast motherfucker. And if y'all seen her run yesterday, she did 10.88 in 100 meter, and she blew out every motherfucking line.
What the scientists say? You got it?
But about 2 hours ago, she just got blew the fuck out by St. Lucia.
Oh,
She settled for a silver. St. Lucia took home the gold, first gold for St. Lucia. So I want to congratulate her because she blew them motherfuckers out, including Richardson. No shade to Richardson
yeah.
because she represented the United States of America and she's from Texas. But Julian Alfred from St. Lucia, she's a fast one. Well, she was fast 2 hours ago.
She can't walk right now.
Yeah, she did that.
No, the scientists were saying that Sha'Carri, like scientifically, could probably run on water as fast as she is.
Wow.
So that one could probably start a tornado.
Yeah, she can run on water, Miss Alfred. She can just run on the air.
Congratulations, ladies.
Yeah, that was.
All right, can we get to our last segment?
We're going to get to our last segment of the
Please.
evening where we tell you 3,000 things about us using this magnificent book titled 3,000 Things About Me. Me being Tequila, me being Cognac, she being the girl. This evening it's on the girl. She's going to randomly open the book, select the question, and ask, and we will do our best to answer it.
All right, 1129, 1,129. What are you allergic to? I didn't know.
Absolute bullshit.
I mean,
Okay, thanks for taking my
me,
answer.
gives me a headache all the time. And sometimes a rash.
lies.
You're allergic to lies?
No.
I'm allergic to you.
I start getting itchy when someone lies to me, and I know they're lying to me.
Okay.
and because they can't comprehend why you're doing
So
that.
then I'm going to be funny and keep it Cardi B. I'm allergic to broke.
Oh, bro.
Broke, as in broken spirits, broken souls, broke bank account, broke morals, all kinds of things. Thank you very much. I made it cute.
Broke
Yeah.
Rose is a good one.
Yeah. I'm also allergic to web worms.
How do you know?
I know.
Okay.
The Lord told me.
You never.
That's not what I said.
Okay.
I mean, are you my doctor?
No.
Honestly. Anyways, thank you guys for listening.
Thank y'all.
We will be back next week.
Yep.
For a new episode. Prior to that, it'll be after. So,
If you have
happy
any suggestions,
pre-birthday, Cognac.
Oh, thank you.
He's going to be old next week.
So next week we doing Game of Thrones last, right? Because tomorrow's the last one.
I don't even want to do it because I don't want it to be over.
Tomorrow's the last one, right?
I know.
Oh, it is the last
I
one.
don't want
Huh?
it to be over though.
So after that, give suggestions on what we should do.
I don't need suggestions.
Or not.
I get the suggestions. I look at all of the commentary.
Alright.
Thank you. Thanks for your help. Here's a suggestion. Take a nap. Love you guys so much. About to go cook.
Bye.
Mwah.
Bye.
That's it for this week's episode of Cognac, Tequila, and the Girl. Be sure to like, follow, and subscribe on your favorite podcast app. As always, we'd love to hear your feedback. Follow us on all the social medias. Leave your comments and reviews. Until next week, keep safe and keep your squad close. Thanks for hanging out.